Okay, so this is a reading. Damn, I keep turning my head. Okay, so this is a reading for Libra. My hair not finished yet, but y'all will be all right. Okay, so I'm gonna pull a few cards. Let me pull a few cards for Libra, please. And I'm going to see what's currently going on in Libra's situation right now. So yeah. God, show me what's going on for Libras currently. Cleanse my cards, Lord. Make sure I am the only person who has the hands on my cards and who has my hands on my cards. You know, I'm gonna make sure of it, but I'm ashy, but we'll be all right. But we gonna make sure of it as well. So yeah. Let me put a little bit of, I got some oil right here. Let me stop playing with y'all. I can't let y'all see my little baby over there ashy like that. Okay, yeah. And then I'm steady putting my little messed up head all in the camera. Y'all will be all right. Y'all will be okay. It'll be finished in the morning. By the time the morning comes. I only got like, maybe, shoot, I would say about 12, 13 braids left, for real. Yeah. Maybe. I might be lying. It might be less than that. We'll see. We're going to see. Okay. So, yeah. All right, now I'm ready. So, Libra, I said 222. I need to see a few cards for Libra's current situation. Let me know what's currently going on with Libras. Let me know what is in their life right now and what situations they may be involved in. Okay, I'm gonna put this one over to the side and this one over to the side. And we got the Hangman on top and we have Knight of Pentacles on top as well. And Ten of Swords. Let me go back a tad bit. Okay, also, that's it. I think that'll be enough for Libra. Yeah, we have Knight of Swords on the bottom. And we also have Eight of Pentacles on top. And then we have Ace of Swords in the middle. So yeah, the Three of Cups is first. Okay, so it says they celebrate with joy and merriment. They hold their cups so high and spin endlessly in laughter. It is a time for celebration. Here, parties will not be rare. Joyous events will be around the corner, and it will not be long before a smile will stretch across your face. Good health and a stable mind will also be evident. Socially, this card reflects upon the environment you are in. Friends and work colleagues will be happier, and families will have joyous occasions to celebrate. Possibly births or marriages. Frivolity. So frivolity. Yeah, and dressing up will be the prerequisites for the atmosphere, and that will be prerequisites for the atmosphere that will be dancing around you. I gotta slow down. They used to tell me that when I used to be in school, like I had 444. I was in like, that's something I gotta work on. That's discipline, structure, hard work, you know, all that. So, and routine. So I'm like, I used to Okay, I used to get told that in speech class, like, he was, well, the teacher or whatever, the speech guy told me that I need to slow down when I speak and I need to speak louder. So yeah, that's something I'm still working on to this day, but I be doing a pretty good job. Yeah. Okay. So, Ten of Swords is next. So it's saying, yeah, you got good things coming for you, but Ten of Swords is saying you had a betrayal too as well in your life. Or it's in the reverse. So this is Ten of Swords. This is Three of Cups. Okay. So it says he remains defiant even till his end, always looking upward for hope. The reverse of this card symbolizes the defiance of such a defeat. Even after that, all that has passed, it suggests that the only way to go from here is up. What remains important is how you perceive the situation and what you can take from it. Sorry, y'all. That was my mom going in her room. Loud, right? Distracting me. Got me putting my little other cards to the side. But I do need to move them on my way. But I was going to put them on the wrong thing. So, Judgment is next. See, I gotta learn the minor arcana. It's right here, but at 709, I gotta learn the minor arcana because, or major arcana, whatever, which one it is. I think it's called the, wait, yeah, the major arcana. I gotta learn these because I don't really know them like that, so I don't know the placement of them. But I don't know, but I just got this book back too. So I don't really know the placement of a lot of stuff in this book yet. So yeah, it is what it is. We're learning every single day, you know. Gotta keep going, keep moving or whatever. But yeah. Okay, so Judgment. Hear the trumpets calling. Heed the blaring sounds. Answer the call of the awakening sounds of the universe. Decisions are made when this card is drawn. The right decision will become apparent within oneself if you listen to your inner voice. Sometimes the answers are obvious, but we fail to hear them for distractions and background noise. When the decision is reached, you will feel at ease with yourself because the hardest part will be over. The awakening within oneself can also mean a confidence has been regained. When this card represents an individual, the person acts as a sign or giver of advice that only reaffirms what you have always known within you. In a situation, this card calls for a decision to be made to resolve any issues. It is more important to consider what lies ahead of your decision than to waste any more time in making it. Much like the Death card, the call of judgment means a closure to an end of a journey, and it is now time to decide on which path to travel. You may consider a new job, career, a relationship, or even a whole new environment. Okay, awesome. That sounds good. Those things sound really, really nice. Really, really well. 906. Really, really well. Love it. Okay, so yeah, you got a decision to make about something pretty much, but I'm gonna see what that is with this 5 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. So that's what I feel like this 5 of Cups and the 6 of Swords is going to explain what decision. I mean, what I guess, like, you know, what you're supposed to be making a decision about. Clearly, I guess this side is saying you're going to come out good, or things are just already good in your life no matter what, you know, because maybe you just have good judgments of situations, so you know how to, you know, weigh out the good and the bad and see things properly. And know where to like put your stones in, know where to cast your stones, or you know, like, well, whatever, like 10-10, like when you used to casting a vote back in the olden days. You know, that's what I thought casting a stone was, right? Or like whatever they used to do. Like I thought that's what they did, like pebbles or whatever, like to put down for their votes. So they like count the pebbles or chips, tokens, whatever. 1026, 1027, 1028, 1029. Chips, tokens, or whatever that they used to do like that. So yeah. So next we have Five of Cups, but Five of Cups is in reverse. So I said you have a decision to be making with this judgment call. So it's gonna be coming to light in the Five of Cups and in the Six of Swords card. So the Five of Cups card is saying, she grasps whatever is left and rejoices in what is not lost. She leaves the situation, salvaging what is left of her own emotions and self. From your emotional scars, you rise up and take control of the pieces that remain. You are driven by a will to rebuild your life and to learn from your mistakes. These shall be the foundations of your growth into the next phase of your life. You will find yourself moving on from previous endeavors, taking with you the knowledge you gained in the process. The hurt will be forgotten, but the lessons will stay with you forever. Forever as an experience. So it still ain't saying what decision. It's saying, like, you know, you learn from this decision, and it, like, clearly you made the good decision, you know. But I'm going to pull a few more cards and see if it'll tell us. But we'll see. Six of Swords. He pushes through the waters of life, taking with him only his wits. He is on a journey away from a place where his skills were not utilized. Here, movement through the calm waters represents a journey away from a previous situation that involved the realm of the mind. You may be walking away from an old, stressful job or a relationship that involved mind games. Here you have identified the cause of your problems and taken the next logical step by moving away. The journey will aid you in either allowing you to deal with it at another time or to abandon it and cut your losses. In relationships, this card advises taking a step back or away from a disturbing or hurtful situation. Perhaps the bond is no longer fulfilling and is causing more grief than joy. In work situations, problems being faced at the moment may be out of your league. Tensions in the atmosphere may be disruptive. Whatever the case is, the logical step here is to know where to stop and when to move on. Okay, so yeah, this card pretty much explains what decision you made. But it's not saying specifically about what, but it's just saying that you made the proper decision into moving on. But, I mean, I guess I can pull like 2 cards to be nosy. I want to be nosy. So, yeah. You know, they're like, touch your nose. Yeah, I want to be nosy. Touch your nose. I want to be nosy. So, yeah. Okay, you're moving away from something. Like you see in the car, he's like sailing away from a situation. Yeah, you can look deep in there. Yeah. Okay, that's better. All right. So I'm going to pull. I'm going to pull 14. Okay. So I'm going to pull a few more cards for this situation. And I said this is for, Libra. So I'm going to pull a few more cards and just see, can we get more of a breakdown of the situation. So, spirit, ancestors, and guides, and angels, please give me a few cards for the situation of Libra. And what they're walking away from. Okay, so Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles is on the bottom. Six of Wands is in the middle. Knight of Pentacles is in the middle. Seven of Wands is on top. Okay. Yeah. So okay. Look, y'all, let's take have a moment of silence. Wait, is it like this though, or is it like this? You can do it either way. I'm being impatient. I could have took deeper breaths for this. Okay. Yeah, that was nice. Take another breath for me. 16, 19. Take another breath for me. And just blow away all the negative energy. Like, all negativity has to leave our space right now. I got my binaural beats on, and I'm feeling real good. And it's just got me vibing. So I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Chill. 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 It is spirits in y'all house. To all the spirits in y'all house, I'm sending this energy through the phone, telling y'all spirits to chill and back the fuck up and get out the damn house. Chill. Chill. Get out. Bust spirits. Bust bad spirits. Okay. Only good spirits allowed. All the good spirits come back to us. 1717. Draw the good spirits in. Love the good spirits. Come on. Yes. Okay. So, back to it. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you gotta cleanse your little energy doing all of this sometimes. And especially because I had gave somebody my deck or whatever for a little second. I'm like, I know my little cards had, you know, their energy on it and stuff. So I'm like, oh, my babies. But it's all right. You know, you get it together. I get it together. I get it together. Okay. So, Queen of Swords. I'm going to try and change the color on this on the next video and see how that looks. Okay. So, on the little ring light thing. So, yeah. It says she embodies the lady who is charming, intelligent, logical, and perceptive. She deals with situations with her head first before her heart. In social settings, she can be cool, quick-witted, stunning, and brilliant. Her intelligence will radiate from her, drawing listeners and followers wherever she goes. This card advises using cool logic, wit, and perception to deal with difficult situations. In relationships, it urges exploring the romance of the mind instead of the heart. Clever games, mentally stimulating activities, and conversation should be encouraged. So I was telling somebody this the other day, like, we were speaking on, like, relationships and stuff like that, and I was, like, pretty much, like, that's how I feel. Like, it's cool if you physically attracted to somebody 19, 16, 19, 17, 19, 18, 19, 19. But, like, you should be able to have conversations and joke and laugh and have a good time with that person. You know, y'all should be able to do way more than just, you know, look good or feel good together. Like, yeah, it's just way more to it than that. So, yeah. Yeah, because doing that type of stuff, being a better you brings out, doing things for yourself brings out, like, the best in somebody else, too. I should have put some lotion and stuff on this leg. I'm so thick. Okay, sorry, y'all. But, yeah. So, then next, we got the Hermit and that one's in reverse. And also, it could be somebody in your life as well, who is this type of person. But I feel like when it's dealing with women, 2020, when it's dealing with women or woman or whatever, a woman, when it comes to that type of situation, and you're always being quick-witted, or you think with your head instead of your heart, then it's different. Like, loving with your heart, or your head instead of your heart, is fine. You like to set, like, you, okay, so when you love, I feel like with your head instead of your heart, then it's like, okay, well, I'm always thinking about what at every moment, how I'm feeling and how this person is making me feel it at this moment, instead of thinking about pretty much just the whole, you know, how this person make me feel when I see them. Like 12-12, when I don't see them, when I think about them, like what feeling comes over me, you know, when that happens. Like, so yeah. And then women, you know, we're supposed to be softer. Men can love with their mind first, because they have to be smart, you know, dealing with women sometimes. But women, we're supposed to lead with our heart first. That's how you win, you know, good-hearted people. I ain't saying be stupid, have good discernment, learn from your mistakes and all of that type of stuff, but still always keep a good heart. So yeah. Next we have the Hermit. Let me make sure. I don't know how to sit. Wait. Here we go. Because I'm like, I don't want my little things to be out when I'm sitting like that. Y'all can't see all of that. But I didn't want to be uncomfortable, because I'm like, I'm sitting here like kind of sitting on my leg, and my leg all like under the bed. I'm like, shoot, my leg was starting to fall asleep. This feels much more comfortable. That's the word for it. I mean, that's how you say it. So we have the Hermit and the Devil card, which is 2244, which is right in front of me too. So yeah. So the Hermit is in reverse. He runs away from everything. He turns away from life and must retreat for his own good. This could be male or female. So could the Queen of Swords as well. It could be male or female, but, you know, it's feminine energy usually. So here the card reflects the need to run away from situations and to hide from facing the problems. Here, escape is what the Hermit seeks, and the troubles on his shoulders. In an individual, this card represents a person who is unable to face or deal with their demons. This person feels their life full of distractions and excuses, which only makes their burden more difficult to carry as time passes. This person does not listen to any advice, blinded by fear and comforted by seclusion. This person may even be afraid of being around others and chooses to shun society. In a situation, this card advises of acknowledging the issues at hand and facing the facts that need to be dealt with. It is time to stop running away, as well as to place the distractions in your life to the side. So, yeah, initially, I pulled these cards to ask, like, what was going on in, like, Libra situation. Like, what was the decision that you had made, like, to walk away from. So, maybe, this decision came from this Queen of Swords in reverse energy. And it's saying he runs away from everything. Well, I don't think that's you. I think, like, because I was doing a reading something the other day about people making people feel guilty for things. But it's like we all have choices in life and we all make our own decisions. So it was saying, you know, this person runs away from everything. So maybe that Queen of Swords energy could have usually been used to running away from situations in life. And and maybe, you know, you, like I said, you know how to balance situations well, and maybe you didn't run from the situation to, like, you didn't just give up on you don't just give up, you feel me, 25, 29, but you don't just give up on things easily. So, you know, you going into the end, you don't give up on things. Like, that Libra is that balance energy. It's the scales, you know, all of that. So yeah, you don't try to give up. You just try to weigh people's good and bad out and see, okay, well, this person does that. And even sometimes 25, 55, if the bad may outweigh the good, you still might not give up on that person. So pretty much, with that being said, but no, what else is coming to mind? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so you decided to walk away from that situation. With the cards that we pulled, that was going on in your current energy initially, 26, 29. So the cards that we first pulled was going on in your current energy, and it said you walked away from something, that you had to make a decision, which could have been in your past, present, 26, 39 it was, in your past, present, or future. You had to make a decision that you had to walk away from, and you made the decision that you chose to walk away from it, and you have been in like better spirits since then, even though you always have stayed balanced throughout everything that did happen. 2659, even though you stayed balanced through everything that did happen. Yeah. So the Magician is next. And the Magician is in reverse. So like I said, this is back to from what decision did you have to make, and why, what decision did you have to make? So what was the situation that you made a decision on? That's what this is. So the Magician in reverse, it says outside forces hold him back and he is unable to channel his energy. He is distracted or blinded by other things. You may find when you draw this card that the block you are experiencing is within yourself. This card urges you to look outside as well as within yourself to find what unforeseen force is holding you back and keeping you from moving forward. As an individual, this card represents someone who has found him or herself in a rut in life. This person shows the signs and promise of success, yet he or she lingers in the same spot for weeks to months. This person is often blinded by what holds them back and can become self-loathing and destructive if he or she focuses on it for too long. In situations, this card brings to light a block in the flow of any projects or relationship. Sometimes the block may be an external influence, and other times the block can come from within the project or relationship. Either way, the hindrance needs to be identified and addressed in order to overcome the situation. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so what I kind of already said, you know, you came through, basically, like, you was kind of coming out of a situation, like, not saying that you was just so down bad to a certain extent, but, you know, things can take a toll on you in different ways, you know. Yeah. But King of Swords is next. So I think King of Swords is like pretty much, before I read this, let's see how good I've been getting. 29, 26, 29, 29. So pretty much King of Swords is about, I would think it's saying like, you hurt people with your words, and maybe it could have came from like you feeling like that's what you need to do, or that's what you learned to do, or that, I don't know, something of that nature. Or maybe someone, you know, did that to you, so you do that to other people, you know. Yeah. Or you do that, you know, I don't know. You reciprocate the energy sometimes to people that do that. All of these things, all of the above. Check A, B, or C, or all of the above. So, it says he is blinded by his own brilliance. He abuses his power as he wields the sword for his own gain. He cuts down those before him in his path and manipulates others. The King of Swords represents an individual who abuses his or her knowledge for personal gain. This person is malicious and manipulates others easily by preying on their insecurities and trust. In social situations, this person will cause a stir for fun, play the devil's advocate to be challenging, and often find him or herself in arguments for the sake of displaying his or her mental capacity. The reverse of this card advises not signing any contracts or agreeing to anything to avoid being manipulated. Advice from others in relation to investments or property should not be heeded, as it could be of questionable origin. In relationships, this card warns of getting involved with a person who seems to only stimulate your mind. Empty will be this person's promises as he or she fails to deliver the promised pleasures of the flesh or the joys of the heart. Ooh, that just broke my heart. Oh, I feel it. Oh, it's stabbing me right now. It's stabbing me right now. Oh, did you just stab me? Oh, like, no, for real. Okay, so we on 8 of Cups now. 8 of Cups. Okay, so sorry, y'all. I was in my head for a second. I had to pop back out. Okay. Away he swims from the troubles of his life. He moves on and abandons all that he has achieved in order to search for meaning, happiness, and contentment. Movement away from emotional stress is indicated here. Bad memories or burdens of the heart will be left behind. I'm sorry, Libra, this is definitely a whole personal reading out here on you, but this is what you want. Okay. Get what you want. See, I love it. Aww. I gotta Google something. Okay. So, I love Google, y'all. Okay. So, it says, movement away from emotional stress is indicated here. So all of these cards talk about movement. The ones before said you made a choice, you moved away from something. It didn't even mention the situation in the cards I pulled in the beginning. It just said 30, 33, 33. It just said the situation was done and over with. But, and the choice was made, and it said it was a situation. That's all it said. I had to go and pull more cards to figure out the situation. So, but I like 33, 49. This is shit that I'm built for. You know, I like trying out new things. I like testing new things. I like testing my skills, not new things. I like testing my skills and seeing how good I am. You know, sometimes I might have to rest and recuperate and come back to it. But then I'm up. Like motherfucking Mike, nigga. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, next we go on to 8 of Cups. Oh, not next. I was already on 8 of Cups. I smoke, y'all. Y'all will be alright. Okay. So, it says movement away, blah, blah, blah. I said that. Bad memories or burdens of the heart will be left behind. And you will be able to move on with your head held high. You may also be moving away from a relationship or a project that has not been rewarding or has kept you from being happy. In situations, this card suggests a lackluster and boring environment. It advises you to walk away from unpleasant situations, unnecessary dramas, and negative situations. It could also highlight the fact that you are currently on a journey moving away from some previous trauma or incident and finding time to deal with your emotional responses. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. So, yeah. like this, like my video, subscribe to the channel, and like my video and subscribe to the channel, and comment. And well, you can't comment yet. Give me the 50 subscribers and then comment. Y'all, I had some moon rock, so I'm high as hell right now. Don't judge me. I'm just in a good mood. But yeah. So yeah, I know that was good. That was a personal, deep personal reading. Deep. Can I go deep?